Hey YouTube channel Creative Writing Prose, I'm Robin and this video will be about finding critics for your piece. Without further ado, let's get into the video. My first suggestion might not be so obvious, but if you are so in love with your manuscript that you think it's totally perfect, you might not want to be looking for critiques or people to critique your work, and you might need some time to just leave the manuscript alone and then reread it and then edit and then find critiques for your work. Yeah, you might be clicking off this video right about now based on what I just said. My second tip is to possibly pay someone like a professional editor to review your manuscript. They tend to not know you at all before you meet them, and that means that they tend to not have a personal bias against you. So that way you'll know that their opinion is what it is, and it isn't because they don't like you or they're jealous or anything like that. Yeah, if you're on more of a budget when it comes to hiring people to critique your work, you might want to consider students. A student who's in their second year of university might already know enough about editing to critique your work for a more reasonable price. So that's another option to consider. Of course, also beta readers are a good way, a free option of having people critique your work. I'm writing this really badly right now. So that's another option as well. If you choose to publish online, critics will be readily available. If they can find your work, they will critique it, whether you want it or not. So that's something to keep in mind. This is a very real tip. Get critiques from people who don't like you that much. Someone who doesn't feel obligated to please you will definitely give you their honest opinion. As mentioned earlier in this video, someone who has no bias for or against you is actually the best critic you can find. When it comes to giving out your details, give out details that you don't mind giving out your personal details that you don't mind giving out, like email over your phone number. If someone's always blowing up your phone, that can be really annoying. It's sort of easier to ignore emails from someone. That's it for this video. I hope this was useful for you in some way, somehow, and feel free to check out more of my videos on my channel, and also feel free to like this video and share it, subscribe to the channel, and check me out on Facebook and Twitter, links in the description. Keep being creative.